Hey, yo, what is going on? But once again, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls, this is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free, actually not Nintendo Sony Free, Criticism Guy 2009, aka Nintendo Sony Free 2011, and of course, Nintendo Metal Guy 360 back again with another Versus video. Unfortunately, I didn't really get no views at all on the first one, maybe because it was over 20 minutes. Maybe people don't like really super long videos and whatnot. So, pretty much, anyways, I really want to do this Versus video on, I've really been desperately wanting to do this for a long time now. And, sorry, I just got a text from my phone, I don't know why. But anyways, I know you guys didn't hear it was on silent. Fuck me. Okay, let me just shoot up this, real quick text. Okay, so I got that taken care of the way. Like I was saying before, with Coco fucking Bandicoot, I was gonna do her first, but I decided, even instead of nostalgia kicking it, I decided to put modern favoritism, unfortunately, over original stuff I loved as a child instead of an adult. But you know what? It's all good, you know. I wanted to make my preferences a little bit different. I'm not sure if you can understand what I'm saying, but hopefully you people can understand, you know. So and I got another fucking text, so sorry about the 2 minutes, pretty much a waste of your time. I'm sorry, really apologize on that on my behalf. Very unprofessional of me. Let me get the second message so let them know I'm fucking making a video. It's one of my roommates, by the way. They rarely know that I ever do videos, so it's kind of weird. Just saying, just putting the art there. The voice is still really super sore from the last video I did about the one I was really pissed off. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it yet, but it was like a rant video. Shout out to Jersey's Rants, he actually gave me the idea to do it. Definitely inspiration too. Also real quick, another real super unknown, real weird shout out, but I've been listening to a lot of his music on Bandcamp lately. I've talked about him once or twice on this channel. I talk about him a lot more on my Nintendo Freak channel because I'm subbed to him over there. Shout out to Crystal Fissures, aka Andrew Colney. This is his actual real name. Real cool Australian dude. Not only does he do Let's Plays for a lot of Crash Bandicoot stuff, so in a way he sort of gave me the ideas and inspiration to do this Versus thing too, because he does a shit ton of a lot of Crash Bandicoot Let's Plays and shit, old school stuff. So yeah, there's that reason. So those are pretty much the two people that gave me the ideas. Actually, no. Nobody gave me the idea for Twilight. That kind of just came on my own a little bit. That and the older video I did with Pokemon Keldeo versus Twilight Sparkle got a good 30, 40 something views. So hopefully at least it gets around that range. 50 views would be even better. So like I said, I'm a man with simple fucking taste. So without further ado, let's get this bitch started. So Twilight fucking Sparkle. Where do I start with her? Obviously, I'm reading from actually one of my laptop things. About Twilight Sparkle, aka Twilight is shiny armor, likes to call her. Just putting it out there. So I'm gonna go over her first. So with Twilight Sparkle, I feel that in a way that actually no, I'm just gonna go over the information on my laptop, what she's all about. And if any people I know, if you're not bronies or Pegasus, you probably don't give a shit about this pony or whatever. Or if you are a brony or Pegasus, you really love the crap out of her. And I'm reading all the information right here. So her kind is an alicorn. She uses mystery cures and all that stuff. And then also, let's see. She was a unicorn in season 1, 2, and 3, and then after that, she turned into an alicorn. Her residence is Friendship Rainbow, Kingdom Castle, Ponyville, Golden Oaks Library, Ponyville, all the way up to season 4. Canterlot, Crystal Princess Palace, and then of course Crystal Empire. Her occupation is ruler of the Friendship Rainbow Kingdom. Okay, and then part 1 and 2, Golden Oaks Librarian, what she used to be, and Princess Celestia student, and student at Celestia School for the gifted. And there's other links and stuff. I'm gonna read you the rest, maybe not the whole thing, but half of it, and the other half you could just read. I'll put the link in the description below. I'm on the wiki right now. Her coat's pale lightish green. Her magic aura is pale light grayish orchid, light brilliant raspberry, black engulfed in a vivid violet haze with librarian brilliant green edges when using dark magic. Nicknames, of course, like I said, Twilight before. Twilight, Twily, which is weird. Floppy, Sis, Mare-de-Well, Mass Matter, Horn, Twily, Wily, Princess Pooh. I'm sorry if I sound really, really tired. It's because I am. Because I had to go to work in like about 7-8 hours. So I'm going to be on here less than 30 minutes. Hopefully 20 at the least. If it's not 10. Of course, Cutie Mark and all that stuff. So Pink 6 Pony Sparkles. Pink 6 Pony Sparkles surrounded by 5. Of course, the voice actress is Tara Strong and all that. Nothing new there. And a whole bunch of other ones, which I'm not going to go over because there's a whole bunch of different languages. No offense to other countries, I'm just saying. It's way too much. And development and design, now I'll let you guys read that. Depiction and series, I'll let you read that. Cutie Mark, I'll let you read that. Personality, I guess I could read that for you. And Friendship is Magic Part 1, Twilight Shine, or Twinkle Shine, says Twilight is more interested in books than friends. Even after Twilight becomes good friends with the rest of the main characters, she continues to read and consult books. For example, she confidently joins a marathon after regarding several books about running and fall weather friends. She's also very knowledgeable about Question's history, as seen in the episodes of Lunar Eclipse and Testing 1, 2, 3. Rationality, I'll let you guys read that. Knack for organization, I'll let you read that. I'll let you read teaching. I'll let you read... Oh, the magic. Alright. This section is transcluded in the article magic. Alright. And I'll read this one for you. Okay. Notably, with Princess Twilight, Princess Celestia tells Twilight that she has never seen a unicorn with much raw nobility. Notable spells. And this is all the episodes that she used right here. Okay, here it is. In Sonic Rainbow, she casts a spell that allows that non-Pegasus ponies to walk in the clouds, an ability that only Pegasus ponies naturally possess. She also cast a spell that gives Rarity butterfly-like wings made of Ghostmere and Morning Dew. Okay, there's that. In Lesson 0, she uses a Want It, Need It spell. And makes a raggedy old doll desire to anyone who lays eyes on it. So it's pretty extremely powerful shit. She's going up against Coco. Alright. And It's About Time, Twilight goes back into time to talk to herself in the past. In Canterlot Wedding Part 2, she shoots consecutive blasts to her horn and uses a spell that returns a changeling to its original form. In Too Many Pinkie Pie, she accidentally turns a bird into a frog and half animal, half orange hybrids while attempting to turn an apple into an orange. In The Crystal Empire Part 2, she replicates King Sombra's dark magic to reveal hidden passageways in the Crystal Empire Castle. She uses protective magic shields and the Return of Harmony, Ponyville Confidential, and Mystery. It's because it has 3 M's. I remember that episode. And the Friendship Express. Twilight's first teleportation herself in season FIM 2 and Secret of My Access. Twilight reports several times and teleports Spike several times. That's his dragon, just in case you don't watch the show. While trying to clean a lipstick mark off of his cheek and accidentally teleports Pinkie Pie from an unknown location to Golden Oaks Library while teleporting. Spike in Dragon Quest, Twilight teleports herself and the other characters from a considerable distance with great effort. Okay. A magical mystery Kirky completes an unfinished spell by Star Sword Reader with her knowledge of the magic of friendship, leading to her transformation to an alicorn and a princess. In Castlemania, Twilight uses a spell to freeze movement of her 4 terrified friends running around in a large throne while stopping their eyes and mouths from moving. This spell also keeps aloft in their location, be in midair, and in the middle of movement, effectively preventing their fall. Actually, this is extremely dangerous. She's going to fight Coco, so she might have a little trouble with that. And the last one depiction says that it ain't easy being breezies. Twilight uses a spell to turn herself and her friends into breezies and to help the breezies go home. Alright, so that's enough of that. Yada yada yada. It basically says like most of her weapons just are forms of magic, I guess. And there's family and parents. You could read that on your own. I'm not gonna read that to you. I'll put the Wikia link down below. Wikipedia. I don't know what else. Princess Cadence. You can read that. Hot air balloon. Crowns. Nope, not into that. Depiction in films. Oh yeah, the whole Equestria Girls thing. You guys can definitely read that in here. Alright, nothing important, nothing important. Other media, no. Oh, and trading cards. She had attacks and she'd be more of a threat here instead of the show. By virtually of her brother's marriage, Princess Cadence, Twilight was listed as royalty in the trading cards of Cadence Shining Armor before the finale of season 3. Wow. That's fucking awesome. Cool. Alright, so Tales from Screen, nothing important, nothing important. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still a little tired. Alright, promotional materials. Fourth Dimension Entertainment. Descriptions. Appearances. You could read all that in your own. Quotes. And I had no idea there's so much information here in these wikis. References. And that's pretty much it. No, I think I'm going to read that description to you guys because that might actually explain a lot. If I can find it and go back up. Hold on. Family. Not family. What was it? Description or depiction, I think, of Twilight. That one might take a little while, but that might explain a lot, though. Right, for organization, royalty. Hold on. There it is. Depiction of the series. Alright, I'm just going to read you any of the stuff that sounds really, really insane. Oh yeah. Twilight and her friends help discover the elements of harmony and use them to defeat Nightmare Moon. So the elements of harmony are pretty much on their side. And Princess Celestia and gives Twilight permission to remain in Ponyville to study magic. Wow, so she destroyed the crap out of her, but she turned her into Luna, so it's cool. That's freaking insane. Really awesome. Oh, a magical mystery cure, I'll read you this one. Twilight completes an ancient unfinished magic spell with her deep understanding of friendship. Princess Celestia tells Twilight that she's ready for the next stage of her life, and Twilight is transferred into an alicorn and crown princess. She has extremely more powerful magic now, so Coco might have a thread in her hands here, or her hooves, if she was a pony. Princess Twilight Sparkle becomes the ruler of Friendship Rainbow Kingdom in Season 4, at the end, episode Twilight's Kingdom Part 2. So yeah, I know Season 5 is coming out in March, April, so next year, 2015 spring. I know I don't talk about MLP a lot, but I only talk about it once in a while here. Mostly on my Nintendo Free 2011 channel, I talk about it a lot more. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's the whole wiki on her. And then I'm going to get to the end of who would win who. Alright. Coco Bandicoot, now I'm Bandipedia. So this is all about her first appearances in Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back, 97. And then they just show her pretty much in Mind Over Mutant. I didn't care too much about that one. Her affiliations are Aku Aku, Crash Bandicoot, older brother, Polar, Pura, Crunch. It's all the old school nostalgia boys and nostalgia girls for the PS1 fans. So thumbs up for that shit. Okay, Crunch. These are affiliations. Crunch Bandicoot, Entrance, Crash Bandicoot 2, Entrance, Wild, Brainwash, Fate Crash, Crash Nitro Kart, Cortex and Brio, Crash Mind for Mutant, and Brainwash. Last appearance was 2010, wow. Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart 2, 2010. And then these are all the actresses. I'm only going to do the first one. Vicky Vensters and Hayden Walsh. Okay, I remember her, Hindlin Walsh. Alright. And the Naughty Dog era, Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, Crash Team Racing, Traveler's Tale era, Crash Nitro Kart, Crash to Insanity, Radical Entertainment era. These are all the other companies after Naughty Dog and Sony PlayStation and Sony Universal Entertainment Studios sold it off to other companies afterwards. Crash Mind Over Mutant and spin-offs. Crash Team Racing, Crash Bandicoot The Huge Adventure, Crash Bandicoot Entraced, Crash Bandicoot and the Purple Ripto's Rampage, Crash Nitro Kart, Crash Tag Team Racing, Crash Boom Bang, that never ended up getting sold to the public, which sucked. Same with these Crash Landit, and I guess that's it, yeah. And there's actually a lot more than that. Let's see, there's physical appearances. You already seen that by now. There's a manga for this, I had no idea. Abilities, portrayals, trivia. Let's see. What else besides trivia? If you don't want me to tell you all this, you can just go to the link down below right now. If you don't want to watch the rest of the video, I completely, totally understand. There's galleries of her. I'm not going to show you that because my laptop's pretty huge. Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. I almost dozed off her. It's again extremely unprofessional in me. Categories and... Okay, that's where the wiki ends there. So, what should I read first? I guess I could read you like the intro to her. Let's see. What she was all about in the original. There's a lot of different depictions of her too. There's a whole bunch. Oh my god. This will take 2 hours if I read this whole fucking thing. Okay, so let's see, where do I go? Characteristics. I'm gonna go to personality. I didn't do it for Twilight, but they didn't have a depiction of her, and depiction's a lot deeper than personality, so whatever. From the moment she was introduced, Coco is established as a mistress, which was weird. Sort of character uses Crash to perform certain errands whenever she sees fit. Her work ethic can be described as demeaning. Most of the time, she only works on what she wants to do, and largely ignores what really needs to be done, such as cleaning a house, as displayed in Minor Mutant. Although she frequently uses Crash as an errand boy, she generally cares for his well-being as far as physically attacking Cortex when she believes that Crash was kidnapped by Cortex. Like her brother, Coco has a fearless nature and is willing to take any chance, unafraid of making mistakes. She is great with technology, as she carries a pink laptop occasionally and is skilled at hacking. As seen in Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, when she intercepts Cortex messages to conceive her brother and not to listen to him. Below the Bandicoot house, Coco lies a VR hub system which resides in a secret laboratory, Crash Bandicoot 2 Wrath of Cortex, which is similar to the Time Twister. I'm trying to go to this a lot more faster, so I'm reading quicker. A lot faster in different places around the world. The only time being different in present time, she is... Oh, this is in the present time. Blech, I didn't see the period. She's a fan of the martial arts and films and masculine sports, such as wrestling and NASCAR, stating that she could be. In Crash Team Racing, Coco's personality is different. She's more feminine, preppy, sassy, and often in central poses, and has a liking of beauty and shopping. Coco has unexplained grudges against Nina Cortex, starting from Crash Tag Team Racing, openly competing for the superiority of her and her Crash of the Titans. With her personality can go well with Coco, Crash, and Coco may not conflict with Crunch, especially when Crunch attempts to order Coco around. Alright, then there goes the rest. And then there's a whole bunch of other ones. You know what? I am going to read it. I don't fucking care. I'm going to try to go as quick as I can. Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Coco is first seen in Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Back and living on Sandy Beach Island. If you can't understand what I'm saying, you can just go down below. Link will be down in the description for all this information. You want to read it if you can't see how fast I'm going. One day, I'm trying to not sound like an asshole, I'm just saying. One day, when the battery loses, her laptop runs out, she sends Crash off flying in a replacement battery for her own. When Coco discovers that Crash is gathering crystals for Cortex, she becomes suspicious of Cortex and decides to hack into his computer to see what she's really up to. Once she finds there are details, schemas for an improved Cortex Vortex and a suspicion looking for a space station, she learns Cortex's real plan. Just as Crash has gathered all the information on crystals, and it reveals that Cortex's intentions to Crash Bandicoot goes before that he can give the crystals to her. Not Crash Bandicoot 2 before, but in Crash Bandicoot 3, where she's a playable character, Cortex is called upon to Aku Aku and uses Dr. Ferris trophies with Time Twister Gene and gathers powerful crystals in their original places before Cortex does. Coco helps by gathering the crystals in the 17th century in China and 18th century Pacific Ocean and World War I Europe. She is also responsible for the defeat of Octar Engine on the moon. with her new pet tiger, Purr, assisting her. Crash Team Racing, playable character. She has a pink high dive accelerator. Stats 4.5, acceleration 5.5, turning 2.5, difficulty intermediate. Travels Terra Era, yada yada, grab the cortex. Coco activates a new portal chamber where she was created Crash with when the elementals wreak havoc. She helps Crash. Sorry, that was taking a little bit out of me. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I need it to help stop the elementals. By collecting them, and that was in 2 minutes, whoa. Collecting them in Tsunami Rage, ravaging Asia, and Avalanche Zone. She also stops an Armada Cortex space station from striking Earth. Near the end, she helps Crash and Crunch escaping from Cortex malfunctioning space stations. In Nitro Kart, her stats are 2.7, acceleration 4 out of 7, turning difficulty beginner 6 out of 7. So insanity, yada yada yada. In order to lure Crash into a trap, many moments later, Coco believes that Cortex has helped kidnap Coco. Now I'm starting to slow down. Sorry, guys. And travels to the iceberg lab to confront him. With a swift kick, she attacks Cortex by sending power crystals he was holding in flyer of the Psychiatron, and the resulting chain of reaction leaves Coco unconscious until the end of the game. In an earlier version of the game, Coco was too much to have a larger role. A much larger role, helping Crash and Coco gain access to their airship by hacking into the security system in Cortex's old castle and stages of the parody of the Matrix series. Additionally, deleted level name called Golden and Big Coco would see that Cortex traveling into Coco's brain. I cannot even say that. Brain over Hybularium, whatever the fuck it says. I cannot pronounce that shit at all. Through a malfunction in the Psychonetrotrack and encountering a pastoral color horrors, Crash will be hurt if he touches her while he's paralyzed. In Radical Entertainment, Crash of the Titans. Crash of the Titans, Coco is in the introduction scene with a device, recycled butter. She is captured with an airship. Excuse me. She is captured by Dr. Cortex airship and is taken over by Castle. When he replaces her uncle, Dr. Cortex, Nina and Coco brainwash and is forced to finish the Doominator. As you can see, Coco looks more like a teen in this game. She ends up completing the Doominator but is rescued by Crash and is able to stop at the end of the game. She eats pancakes when Crash and Crunch is a celebration at the end of the game. Hence Crash saying pancakes. When the Doominator crashes down on Woompafree Island, she cares more about her stuff. And then I'm not going to read a mine overview, and I hated the crap out of that fucking game because that was not crashing me at all. I didn't like the new school version of that crap. I know it was not fun. The old school is a lot better. And even though there's no new school, the last was 2010, as you possibly heard. I don't know if she had any attacks. She had fucking attacks. Where were the abilities? Alright. Scientific genius, level intelligence, expert combat. She has aptitude, and obviously she's also known as a skilled scooter, snowboarder, tiger, airplane, starship, spaceship, cart, and tank rider. She's also a fast learner, picking up information with new machines, new gadgets, faster than Dr. Cortex ability. Expert combat. Aside from her high intelligence, Coco is able to learn physical defend herself, knowing an array of martial arts, leg moves, one powerful enough to create a large shockwave, and she can also spin like her brother can, not as fast though. And Coco possesses more of the abilities than share with her brother Crash, with the expectation of immunity from mind control. However, she's not physically active as Crash. And then scientific genius, the last one, level intellect. Coco's most notable trait in her high intelligence, now I'm going to read slow. Her intelligence quotient is said to be as much as 160.4 million. With such high intelligence, Coco is able to create a number of complex machines and hack into virtually any computer. She was also able to construct an entire warp room in the house for traveling around the globe and around the Cortex. So overall, I think the only defenses and attacks that Twilight will be able to use, if any people aren't the fans of MLPFIM, My Little Pony, you haven't seen the show, or if you hate it, you go fuck off, I don't care. But if you love it, hey, by all means stay. And this video is almost a half hour, almost as long as my Jersey rant. That was like 35, 40 minutes, so I'm going to try to make it as short as I can. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, what I really want to say is that Twilight Sparkle, the only two defenses she would have is her barrier, the one that she always uses for protection, that, and a spell like how to walk on clouds. So that's pretty much the only two defenses she would have. That with the elements of harmony, that's like physical and like offensive and defensive. Now her defense, the only things I can think of, excluding all like the fanboy, fangirl, things like that. I know she can't do stuff like Tekken or Street Fighter like that, like Ryu could, or Hitachi, obviously with energy balls. Actually she could though. She could go into the past and the future. She could use that as her time portal attack. She could use that. Twilight could end up using Alicorn magic, and she can end up do teleportation. That could be a physical defense. She actually has a lot of physical defense, so that's another thing Coco had to worry about if she uses teleportation and time attacks on her. With all honesty, there's the relic races, so maybe Coco would be immune to that, because it has a lot to do with time, and maybe if Trophy or Nefarious was able to like help her by her side instead of being against her. That's my little custom wallpaper I might use for the thumbnail of this video. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. But yeah, like I said before, she'd have a really hard time dealing with Twilight Sparkle with time attacks. Maybe she won't, unless she has time crates. Maybe she can stay young forever, who knows. Freeze the power of time, who knows. But then Twilight Sparkle can freeze ponies in motion, as you guys heard earlier. And she's able to do energy blasts, and sparks of electricity come through her horns, so she might end up destroying and killing Coco like that, possibly. And then the last two physical ones she could do that little charging thing like she did in season 1 and 2. She knows how to like charge like a horse and a bull rider. She can do that. And then the last physical attack she'd probably be able to do is like go into her mega form. Not Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire type of thing, but like if any people have seen the last episode of season 4, like the Twilight's Magical Kingdom, the one where she fights T-Rex, she uses all these energy blasts, she cuts into walls into pieces with her wings, with her fucking wings, which is awesome. And she's able to use like energy balls, so she was throwing a T-Rex, and she kicked his ass a couple times, and it hurt for him. And yeah, she turned into a Mega Evolution like form of like Twilight Sparkle, like a friendship like times 10, like on steroids type of like Twilight Sparkle. And that's probably the only two things that would probably kill Coco. But with Coco, ooh man, Coco Bandicoot. Ooh, this is the thing. She unfortunately has a lot more things to like handle a lot better. The only two things that would make her a weakness is mind control, because if Twilight Sparkle found a mind control spell to have Coco commit suicide or kill herself, or maybe she had like she has the ability to fly and Coco doesn't. Like if they were in a racing competition, Twilight wanted to destroy the crap out of her airplanes or her helicopters for Coco's gadgets, then Coco would probably be dead too, which would suck. But this is the Coco Bandicoot's advantages. She's a lot more smarter. She has a ability of a high Q of 164 million when Twilight Sparkle had like 120 million. Actually, yeah, 164, 120 million. So Twilight is actually a little bit dumber than Coco Bandicoot, which is crazy as fuck if you think about it. But she's a lot more anthropomorphic, aka human-like, but with furry, what's it called? Furry features and shit like that. I'm trying to keep this as G-rated as possible. But other than that, there's that little scenario. Oh, and then definitely the other things, the gadgets, she can make fucking tanks, explosives, bombs, and she knows a lot more physical attacks like spinning, punching, kicking, flying, well not flying in the air, but like diving in the air. She knows like a shockwave bounce. She knows how to make missiles launch, lasers launch, bombs launch, fucking atomic bombs launch. She has the power to like control the crystals, source of energies and gem sources of energies and relics energies. She has the power to control fucking time with those energy crates, with like the box crates. She could make it as long as possible, She could pretty much take Twilight Sparkle out of existence if she wanted to with those time crates. And she has maces like those. And she has animals working for her. A fucking tiger and a polar bear. And that pretty much, unfortunately, I have to declare the winner. As much as I really would have liked Twilight to win, as far as favoritism goes, I gotta give the trophy to Coco Bandicoot. she's the one that wins this thing because she has so many more attacks and specialties, and she's a little bit more smarter than Twilight is, so she'd end up outsmarting Twilight, and Twilight would be destroyed with all of those weapons, and pretty much science kicks the crap out of magic because it actually exists. So unfortunately, science wins. Unfortunately, it conquers this fight. So I gotta give the trophy to Miss Coco Bandicoot. Sorry, Miss Twilight Sparkle, but you lose in my opinion. This video is already a half hour, so yeah, with that said, so all the Crash Bandicoot fans rejoice. Unfortunately, all the My Little Pony bronies and Peg sisters, be sad, be very sad. But this is only my solely opinion. She's a lot older than Twilight Sparkle, so with age comes with a lot of knowledge. So the older she was, she'd probably be about 30, 35 something years old. And Twilight, I don't know, 18, 17, 16, the way her attitude is. But as long as the franchise has been for the 4th generation, that makes it 10, 11, 12, 13. She's like 5.5, 6 years old. So as far as franchise years goes, for the 4th generation, excluding generation 1, 2, or 3 of My Little Pony. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say for now. So sadly, Twilight, she ends up being the loser, sadly. Sorry, Twilight fans, too, because I've never really been a Twilight fan. I love the shit out of Tara Strong, that she does her voices and stuff, but I gotta go with Coco Bandicoot on this. So, unfortunately, nostalgia beats modern-day favoritism, in my book. But that's all I had to say for now. She doesn't get crap. She doesn't even get a consolation prize, but she does get looks, in my opinion. That is a really awesome fucking look. Really beautiful fucking pony art right there. But that's all I had to say for now, so before I continue rambling, that's all I gotta say for now. Like I always do say, peace out once again. Is what it is, ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink, smoke weed at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it collective, all that good shit. And of course, stay tuned, more videos coming soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next time, guys, peace the fuck out. I'm out of here, I'm gone, I'm out. And Coco Bandicoot is declared the winner once again, like I said. Yeah, stay tuned. More update videos coming soon as well. Look out for future content. And I'm gone. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Deuces. Getting the fuck out. Like, peace the fuck out. That's what I say, in my opinion. Not to you guys, to me. Alright, you guys take care. I'm done. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Stay safe. Take care. Stay safe. And I will talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.